The Flash, Fastest Man Alive issue 3 sees the Speedster team up with the Atom, who, upon shrinking, races the hero to battle the time-traveling dinosaur that has emerged from a portal. Flash finds the Atom to have a good sense of humour, but he does seem to have a small case of hero worship for the Speedster. The heroes get to work battling the dinosaur, and while Flash super speed punches the monster, Atom asks if he can cut in, telling Barry that while speed is good, he can control his weight, mass, and density, meaning he is a 160-pound bazooka shell. The tiny hero smashes the dinosaur in the face, knocking it out cold. Flash checks on it to make sure it's not injured, since this particular dinosaur could be essential to their timeline, and if they have hurt it, it could cause a butterfly effect, changing their time. Atom loves that the Flash is into science fiction, saying that he just found himself a new best friend. Flash tells him not to geek out just yet, since they need to make sure the city is safe, and after making sure it's fine, the two begin geeking out over the dinosaur, with Flash revealing that it is definitely a carnivore, and how it might be a type of proto-Tyrannosaurus Rex, something not yet recorded. Earlier, sometime before the attack, Barry goes out with his hopefully soon-to-be girlfriend Iris, but doesn't think taking her to a park for ice cream was the right type of date for them. Iris reassures him that she gets enough adrenaline at her reporting job, so this is fantastic, and besides, Barry got her 2 scoops of ice cream. Soon they come across Central City Zoo, finding it on fire. Iris knows that most of the enclosures are made of wood and the animals are trapped inside. She apologizes to Barry, telling him that she needs to go and cover this for work, and Barry tells her to leave, surprised that he isn't the one this time doing that. Changing into his costume, he races into the zoo, finding a stampede. A voice tells him to watch out as a cowboy appears, thinking the red-suited hero is a cattle thief trying to lasso him. Flash instead uses the man's lasso on him, tying him up, and the voice again talks, saying that it has an idea on how to deal with the cattle. The voice gets Flash to corral the cattle into the park's lake, which calms them as they begin swimming in the water. Racing back into the zoo, he begins putting out the fire when the Atom appears, introducing himself to the Flash and apologizing for only appearing now, since he wanted to see what the hero's speed felt like, so he just hopped into one of the earpieces Flash has on to contact him. Flash is confused that the man thinks of him as his favorite hero, wondering why he doesn't like Superman or Batman. The Atom tells him to forget about those people and says that the Flash is a lot like him, revealing himself to be Ryan Choi, and how the Flash is all over the message boards for guys like him. Flash wants to know why, and Ryan says that he and others theorize that the Flash is a scientist and he's the most prominent superhero out there who is. Flash thinks that this could all be a trick, wondering if anyone out there is really this happy about being a nerd without being authentic. Ryan gets that Flash has to keep his guard up, but it would mean a lot to him if he knew that there was someone out there like the Flash who also knew his way around a lab. Flash understands where the hero is coming from, saying that while he can't take his cowl off since there are people he loves that need to be protected, he is indeed a scientist. Ryan is so happy to learn this, giving Flash a big hug. Suddenly another costumed individual arrives, revealed by Flash to be Chronos, who says that he's going to destroy Central City. Flash goes to race Chronos out into the Sahara Desert, but Atom warns him not to touch him, but it's too late as Flash grabs the villain, infected with a temporal migraine, something the villain says that he's been getting every second since last week. Chronos reveals that this is Flash's doing when he messed up the timeline. Flash wants to know how he messed it up, and Atom reveals that Chronos came to him to find the Flash. Chronos tells the hero that there is a man in the future that destroys everything in the timeline, and Flash knows this to be Eobard Thawne, the Reverse Flash, telling the others that he knows of the man thanks to Shift, who just the week before came from the destroyed future to warn him. Chronos knows that she returned to the future without killing Flash, which allows Eobard to become a dictator of Earth, something no one other than Chronos himself can be, hence why he is helping the heroes. Chronos shows the heroes a chronal rift in time that is popped up in the middle of Central City, telling the hero that he needs to get in and come out of the other side alive and kill Thawne. Flash wonders if he can come back after that, but learns after killing the Reverse Flash, he will not be allowed to return, and it is a one-way ticket. Chronos says that he would go with him, but he is a coward, so Ryan volunteers to go. Flash says that this is his task to undertake, but maybe the Atom can help him get into the rift. As they race towards the rift, Flash hopes that Atom will get a message to Iris for him, as in the present, the heroes battle against the various things that come out of the rift. As they fight, Barry knows that he would have found this all a welcome distraction if the fate of the world wasn't at mistake. He knows their battle could be rewriting every history book ever written, and he is signing his own death certificate by going into the future. Yet he doesn't feel bad, since if it's his life for millions of others, then it's okay. He does know that his life has led to this moment as the battle finishes up. Adam wonders if he can talk Flash out of this, but the hero won't be, saying that it was very nice to meet Ryan, telling him to look out for the city for a while. Ryan tells Flash good luck as Barry steps into the time portal, telling Ryan that they are scientists, and scientists don't believe in luck. The Flash Fastest Man Alive issue 3 was a neat continuation of the time travel story begun in the previous issue. I very much enjoyed the Atom teaming with the Flash and how Ryan looks up to Barry because the hero is very much an everyman and how you can see yourself in him. I did find, however, the random fourth wall break halfway through the issue with Barry talking directly to the reader about catching them up on the story to be very out of place though, since the hero never actually does that and that's not like a thing with him, so not really sure why that was included. But still, it was a great second act to the Reverse Flash time travel story, and I'm looking forward to the continuation of it next week. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Issue